We welcome our premier final sponsor, Behemoth Brewing, teaming up with Nice Drop of Port for these history-making games.
You're watching Nice Drop of Port, where the footy is hotter than Matt's head on a hot sunny day. Like, subscribe, or we'll tell your mates you're a Phoenix fan.
It's a perfect cross. Shirley with the header. That's how you put a smile on the scoreboard.
One for the highlight reel and the fridge. Behemoth Breweries, brain smiles.
Good evening and welcome back to a very loud Lillyworld. Obviously the mood at Mount Smart is not what we hoped it would be. It's a 2-0 defeat at home, Matthew. A 2-0 defeat at home, Matthew. Hey bro, how you doing? You alright? How you feeling, man?
I've been better, to be honest. I've been better. Last time I was here, AFC won. So, you know, in all honesty, I've been better. But hey, I'm okay.
Here we go, you're okay. All right, well, that's what we're about here tonight. It's a drop-in show, so thanks for dropping in, buddy. A somber mood. We've just stood there in the port, and I thought that Corica had scored at the end. I thought Auckland would find a way.
Yeah.
Matthew.
Yeah, as the season has progressed, I thought that Auckland, it's just that initial straight after a game, but yeah, I thought they were good for at least a goal. I'm amazed that they've come and lost. They've lost 2-0 at home to a team that looked, pretty toothless in the first leg, and they've come and scored 2 goals. But yeah, where do you start? Where do you start?
Well, I guess you start.
How do you feel, or how did the game went?
Well, I mean, how we feel. We feel gutted. We feel. Well, today we feel like a football fan.
Well,
I guess
we kind of said that at the end. This is what football's all about, isn't it? It's the ups and the downs. You hope that you get more ups and downs. There's a lot of people that support a lot of teams out there. They get a lot more downs than a lot of ups. But yeah, I thought the guy at the end was quite good. Trying what Auckland had achieved. Some guy just there said a moment ago they won the league. It's quick to forget what they have achieved.
Yeah,
I think winning the league is almost a harder thing to do, and it's a bigger achievement than
we did with the league.
We
so badly wanted to get through the semi today and to the grand final.
That's not the way it goes. Yeah, and it's just they're throwing away a home final as well. Yeah,
a home final, 2-0. The Port and a lot of the South stand there are still there. I imagine the players are coming over and giving their thanks, I guess, to the support of this city.
That's right.
29,000 in there tonight.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, if we get onto the game, which I suppose we're going to go there anyway. The first half. Most of the game, the middle of the park was won by Melbourne. Azani came back to haunt Auckland.
The little number 7, Azani.
Yeah,
I think he
pulled the strings.
He ran the game.
He did win the game. Yeah, Auckland were dancing to the tune, the tempo, all the words, all the analogies. Yeah, he set the tone. He set the pace, set the tempo. Yeah, man of the match. I said to you, if they go on to win this game, Melbourne, he's man of the match.
Yeah, such a different start to the game from last week. We were away last week, but we dominated. I think Auckland FC was one of their best performances away last week.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the mirror opposite today.
Yeah. It was just.
Blair's pulling up. Hey, Blair boy. All right, mate. Blair's joining the potty. There we go. We'll just get Blair on the shot a little bit. Blair's just off camera a little bit. All right, mate. How you feeling?
Like shit.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That sucks, eh?
Yeah. Oh, it's football though.
Yeah. Did you feel that as the game went on, we were going to get back in it? I always kind of thought we might get back in that.
In those last few minutes when everyone was standing, it was sort of like now's the time kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
We've seen Auckland pull back those things so many times in the last few minutes. I kind of felt we were going to get there, and then the scramble in the box. Corica kind of swings his leg at it, and it cleared off the line, man. Cleared off the line.
Yeah.
I thought the Port would at least, would suck one of the goals. The one that was obviously disallowed and the one that was off the line. But
very, very disappointing. Let's get some cans for Blair. It's very loud in here in Lillyworld.
Good turnout.
Great turnout. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a Saturday night.
Drown the sorrows.
You know, we're almost on the bit where we think about the positives, but we're just focused on the game a little bit. The boy Azani, the number 7,
Yeah.
he run the game tonight, right?
Yeah, he was great.
He was great, wasn't he? Yeah. For every bit that he wasn't good in the previous game,
Yeah, he saved it up
everything.
for this one.
Yeah. Did they move him though? Did they move him more
Yeah,
centrally?
At the start, he was sort of playing more as like, so they sort of went like a 3-2-4-1
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they had him and Mashash as like almost out and out
Yeah.
tens.
Yeah.
Then they shifted again to like a 4-2-3-1, and Santos went to like left back.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Because he ran the show.
Oh,
really.
he was great. I hate to say it, but he was amazing.
Yeah.
It is football, though, you know.
Yeah.
And we have had a charmed run this season.
Yeah.
But I really did think we were going to do it today. I was just in shock, to be honest. Even when they went 2 down, when Auckland went 2 down, I thought we might get back in it. What about the time wasting, though, from Melbourne victory? I mean,
Honestly, I'd expect my own team to do the same.
It's
so
just-
like,
Yeah.
that's part of the game.
Yeah.
Like,
Isn't
it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't even think it was that bad compared to some teams. I've seen keepers go down and lie on the ball for like 30 seconds, you know. Like, honestly, what they were doing wasn't even that bad.
Yeah. I mean, if you've watched the Premier League for any other league,
Or
for,
Brisbane Roar.
yeah, for at least a couple, 2-3 years.
The famous Ruben Zadkovic grabbed the hamstring, and then the keeper all of a sudden
That's
goes
right.
down with the hamstring.
Yeah. Actually,
but there was a lot of that out there, grabbing injuries.
there was, yeah. I mean, I think where it looks the worst is when you watch a Euro Championship or you watch a World Cup. It seems to be really bad at those games. But yeah, I mean, there was a lot of. It's just, I don't know. It's just the game. You can talk about it, but they went 2-0 down and they lost 2, and I can't believe they didn't manage a goal. Yeah.
Yeah, because that first goal we conceded was just sort of like, it was just shit luck, you know.
Yeah.
The ricochet, yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of like,
deflection.
there's not much you can do with those. That second one was just such poor defending. And like you could see after that first one, we were rattled.
Yeah.
The defence was just constantly scrambling. There was no
Yeah.
shape to it.
Yeah.
Like, it was just, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen them that rattled, this
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, I need to look back on it. I saw the first goal quite a bit. I think the second goal, I think when that went in, I just sat down and I didn't see much of the. I didn't see the second goal, but was it? Yeah, it seemed to go straight through the middle.
It just, Fornaroli popped up on the
Yeah,
other side of the
keeper, yeah.
defence and buried it.
Just buried it left corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the team going to be feeling now?
Well, I mean, you you had access to go and have a chat with it, didn't you? But here we go. Yeah. Yeah, you weren't quite sure how long they were going to be in the change rooms. for,
Yeah,
I suppose.
well, I'm wondering whether he'll keep them in the dressing room and they'll have a bit of a heart-to-heart, players now.
My hope is, considering that it seems to be the core of the squad essentially will be there next season,
Yeah.
I'm hoping this is sort of the kick in the arse to go, you know what, we'll do it again next season.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
first season. They won the league.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're thrown away. It's the home final as well. That's the
Grand
thing.
final doesn't really matter anyway. A real league
Yeah,
winner is
exactly.
finishing top of the table. No one cares about the grand final.
I feel like we've got to pull the
It's
positives,
a
right?
post-season tournament. No one cares
Yeah,
about it.
exactly.
The mind starts racing though. My worry is that obviously this team next season with a few, there'll be a bit of churn. Some will go, some will go out, some will come in, but I think it's quite difficult to win this competition and to have a grand final at home makes it a lot damn easier. So it's a tough gig winning on the.
We just never got on top of the game tonight. You said that De Vries was very quiet.
My thoughts on it is, Randall was good, but we missed Max Matter's physicality so much.
Yeah.
And just that extra bit of aerial threat.
Yeah.
Those centre backs did not seem bothered
Hello.
whatsoever during that game with Randall. Like, every time he got on the ball, they just brushed him off.
Yeah, well,
He didn't have that physicality to fight them.
we couldn't play to the middle on the floor really.
Yeah.
And you're right. If we were going to bypass that and go long,
That was what was great about their beginning formations. They had those three centre backs.
Yeah,
The
who's
two
the-
midfielders again.
the tall guy for their number 4 practically headed everything. Anything that
Miranda,
came over,
yeah.
he headed everything back the other way.
Lachlan Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah, everything just
He's
went
like
back.
195. I think he's
Yeah,
huge.
he just headed everything. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's going to take some of the supporters here a little while to get over this result tonight. You included, I imagine, Blair.
Yeah.
Heading back to the Tron now, heading back south.
Yeah, back to the Waikato to stew and
Get back on the party bus. But, yeah.
Well, it won't be such a party bus, I imagine. We'll
Yeah,
hear a bit more about that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for joining us, Blair.
yep.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
And good luck until next season with your life.
Um,
And we'll,
yeah, well,
we'll pick up with you next season, maybe.
Auckland Reserves have the Chatham Cup game
Yep.
next weekend, so
Yeah.
I'll head out to that.
Right, going to
Yeah.
keep following the reserves.
Yeah.
I like it.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
All
All right, mate. Good on you. Thanks,
I'll
Blair.
leave you guys to it.
Appreciate you,
Cheers,
man.
mate.
See you around.
See you
Yeah,
later,
see you around, man.
Chuck it on. All right, we might get Dave back on if he's keen. Yeah, let's get him on. Let's get him on. Let's commiserate together.
Yeah.
We're going to commiserate together,
I
Dave.
think surely Dave has got some words of wisdom.
What do you mean commiserate? What
Well,
a bloody season!
yeah,
Why are we commiserating here right now?
there
Are you
we
actually
go.
serious?
We won the league.
What are you talking about? Commiserating.
Yeah.
First ever season,
Yeah.
winning the league, beat the Phoenix 3 times, broke all the records.
Exactly.
You guys need to get a grip of yourselves right
Yeah,
now.
let's get a grip of ourselves,
Yeah.
man.
I'm going
You're
to tell,
right.
I'm
You're
gonna
right.
tell you both off.
You're right. I
right
like
now.
this. I like this. We need you, Dave. We need you here.
Oh well.
You've done it. You've lifted me immediately.
I mean, I'm only being positive because there's no other fucking option, right?
He's
I
going
mean, come
to
on.
cry on the
We've either
bus
got- yeah, it's
all
either-
the way
I'm
home.
going
go
to
one
cry on
way
the
or
bus
the other.
and fall asleep on the bus for the first time. But let's be honest here.
You're right.
12 months ago,
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't know any of these people.
Yeah.
There was. I mean, I've been a football fan all my life, and what an absolutely amazing season. It was tough to not make the final.
Yeah.
It's really tough because we deserved it, but tonight they put us to the sword. They're the best team that's played in the league, and that's fine.
Yeah.
We were a bit unlucky, and there's a few dodgy decisions, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But I am not going to go home disappointed tonight. What an absolutely amazing season, and to go from nothing to this,
Yeah, you're right.
nothing but proud.
You're right. I mean,
nothing but proud.
there could have been none of us sat here tonight. We could have finished mid-table or bottom, or
Exactly.
And
So
and,
what
and,
we
and the
fucking
crowds
crying
have-
about?
exactly could have been crowds of 5,000. Whereas this place has been packed out every Saturday, every Sunday we played
Every
it.
Saturday.
Every Saturday we follow.
Come on.
The boys
The
in
eternal
black and
optimist,
blue.
Dave Young over here. I'm not having a.
We need this. We need this, man.
Tony's not going to like this, but he was in floods of tears.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
He was gutted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to hate the fact I've just said this online, and it'll be online forever. But I consoled him,
Yeah.
and you know what? It doesn't matter. What an absolutely
I mean,
amazing season.
I've told anybody that's listened to me that they won the league. I mean, winning the league.
And this
is
bullshit
so hard.
fucking league thing and sloping to a
Yeah.
cup
It
Should have been done
competition.
2 weeks ago, eh? We won the plate, won the
so
league.
tough
Best
to win a
team.
league. Yeah.
Screw Melbourne,
Yeah.
who cares?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have, I wouldn't say it's tough to win a cup competition, but to win the league, you
That's
know,
what
that
matters.
model of
It's always
consistency.
what matters.
You got to keep picking yourself up and going and going and going.
Huge
and going.
positives.
You
Huge
were
positives.
thinking I was going to come in all negative.
Well, we had a little bit of a sadness at the beginning, Dave. So Blair was a bit sad. So appreciate you coming in and picking us up.
No way can
Picking
we
us
be
up.
negative about this season.
No, it has
First season ever. How many records have we broken?
So
How
many.
many?
Yeah.
3,
Can you even
4,
count them on two hands?
3, 4, 5, 6 in
Yeah, I
the
mean,
first
yeah.
6
More
weeks.
than that.
Yeah.
Well, we broke a bunch in the first 6 weeks, didn't we?
Yeah, exactly.
And then there's more and more and more. I don't know how many records we've broken. A heap of them.
And many teams have scored 6 goals in their first season in an A-League game. That's got to be one up there as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So-
17 years and no trophies.
Exactly.
Auckland boys
Picked
are
up a
on their
trophy.
beers. Come on. Come on. There's
Look
no
for your
way.
win. Look for your win.
There is no way we can be disappointed about this season. What an amazing.
Yeah.
I said it before
Yeah.
in the first interview we chatted about.
Yeah.
Actually, the best football season of my life.
Yeah.
A brand new team to
enjoyed
do as
every-
well as we did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hibs
I
won
know.
the Scottish Cup, great, but this was the best
Yeah.
season of my life.
Yeah, we talk-
I've made friends and family for
Yeah.
life.
Well, I mean, we talked.
Yeah, that's lovely. You're right.
When the first thing started, we had no idea. It could have literally just gone, you know.
Oh, it could have
Two or
been.
3,000.
Well,
It could have been terrible.
It
Yeah.
could have gone off a cliff.
It could have been 2,000,
We
3,000.
lost the first 6 games. and it was
Phil Foley went to Oz in a brand new Cupra, brought us back a manager, Super Steve Corica. What
Lovely.
an absolutely amazing season.
a
Amazing
great job.
season. You're right.
And I'll tell you one thing, the weird silver lining is I do not have to organise a bus for next fucking week.
Yeah. And we'll take a break from the potty next week as well.
I'll take
Yeah.
I'll take a wee sleep on the bus and I'm like, we're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, well, credit to you, Dave, and all you guys down in Cambridge as well that have, like, you know,
And
organised the bus
Hamilton and
up.
Papamoa
And
and
Yeah,
And you've
good
gone
on.
all around the Waikato, and I guess that's football, man. That's football. Getting a bus somewhere,
It's been amazing.
meeting people, you know,
What else would you be doing?
and we enjoy the wins, and we're sucking up the defeat tonight. Yeah, I mean, I'm gutted, absolutely gutted.
I'm not
But
gutted at all. I'm
You're not
not
gutted.
gutted at all.
I'm trying to.
We won the plate.
You're helping me.
We won the plate.
Yeah.
And I've made friends
Yeah.
for life, and we're going to make a legacy. We'll be back again next year.
Well, I was going to say, the thing with these things as well is that, you know, it comes next year, who knows what will be. But let's say we get to the semi-final, we get Melbourne victory again.
Oh,
There's a
bring it
story,
on.
you know what
Bring
I mean?
it on,
This is
bring
what,
it
This
on.
is what football's all about, yeah. You know, stories. Yeah.
Yeah, amazing season, and you know what? I'm a little bit gutted, but I'm going to go back fully proud from where we were at the start of the season.
Yeah.
We are coming up to West Harbour to stay with my mate's house.
Yeah.
The second game, drove up from Cambridge with a mate who got wasted.
That is a chest.
It's a hairy chest.
That is-
And then from the first and second game to that many people on a bus,
Yeah.
we'll still be singing all the way back.
Yeah, of course you will be. We'll
There's
be.
no way we're not singing all the way back.
Yeah.
I think there'll be a big celebration.
Fucking league. Who cares?
Exactly.
Who gives a fuck? We still won it all.
Here we go. We won it all.
Oh, it's okay.
It's all right. It's after the watershed.
Past the water, yeah.
Past the watershed.
Any other league in the world, we won it.
Exactly.
Stupid
Premier
bloody
League.
A-League.
We win. The fucking League One, we win. Yeah. Top of the league, we won.
The hardest thing.
Good on you.
Boys, have a good night.
Cheers,
Good on
mate.
you, mate. Good on you, mate. Yeah, that's the general feeling, I think.
Literally the best season of my football life. No word of a lie.
Best season of your football life.
No word of a lie. So good.
This is my first time in 18 years that I've followed a club every weekend as well.
Yeah, 17
so
for me,
I mean,
17 for me.
I'm not
Yeah.
like you on the beers so much, but I'm here. I've been here with my kids, and my kids have learnt what it's like to watch a live football match and to feel the pain, but to feel the glory.
Jason's son
Yeah,
Connor
it's beautiful.
just loves it. He was in tears as well. I'm having it.
Yeah.
For some reason, because I organised it, people are coming to me and hugging me. I'm like,
I'm okay.
yeah, I'm like, I'm all right with this, but I'm like,
Go hug
why am,
someone
I,
else.
why am I having to console everybody? It's been an amazing season.
Yeah, yeah.
What a team.
Yeah.
What a club.
It's easy to forget the things like you mentioned, the 6-2 against the Phoenix, winning the league.
Well, let's talk about some highlights. What is your highlight? Have you got
Yeah.
one highlight? I know there's been so many, Dave.
It's so bad. But singing Wonderwall on the way back from the Phoenix game in the bus.
Oh, classic
And
bus song.
the funny thing is, I watched the footage and it's like a bunch of cats in a bag singing it.
Well, that's
It
the thing.
sounds great at the time.
It felt amazing at the
Yeah,
time,
it
but on the way
does.
back it was brilliant.
Everything's caught on video now, of course.
It was terrible. But,
Yeah.
but that, and to be
Bullshit.
fair, me and Tony down in Wellington,
Yeah.
because he actually showed me the video. I was bouncing around out in the pub in Wellington, and he told his son Liam, was like, this guy's mental.
Yeah.
And look at what me and Tony and Aaron and Jason and everybody involved with the iBot bus has done.
Yeah.
Couldn't be prouder of what we've achieved, and
Yeah.
I'm gutted, and I might shed a tear or two in the next few days, but that'll be because of pride of what we've done this season
Yeah.
as a bunch of people, and it's been amazing.
Yeah. Back
So
in-
good.
back
Can't wait
next
for
time.
next season.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Can't
man.
wait for next
Yeah,
season.
man.
Come
That's it.
on.
That's it.
We'll be back next October.
Yep.
And the players as well, they deserve every credit, the players, for what they've done this season.
Absolutely.
The management of the team, you know.
Great recruitment. Great culture.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
when Steve talks, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like Raf and Nick, just like good people doing things the right way.
Yeah.
It's something I'm really, really proud to be involved with.
Great.
And you know what? It's so bizarre. It's so bizarre. Like, let's get a little car group up from Cambridge to 300 people in a group in a 54 CR.
You've done it.
We're
You've cracked it,
doing
Dave.
2 next year. We're doing 2 next year every game.
Convoy.
Every game. Brilliant.
All right, well, you go get a beer, Dave, and have a safe trip home.
Same,
And
guys. Thank
enjoy
you
the
very
bus
much.
ride.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Take care.
Appreciate you coming
Cheers.
on, buddy. Don't forget your glasses this time.
Where are they?
That's the only reason he came back. He's lost his glasses again, is he? Oh, no, you're like me. Don't look. What's the car keys all about? Oh, hold on. I think that's my port hat. Hold on. Is that my port hat? Oh my goodness, we're stealing hats.
Oh.
Anyway, it's a sea of confusion.
This has cheered me up. This has cheered me up.
It's cheered us up.
To
Well
me,
done.
To me, to you, to you,
Yeah,
to me.
yeah, it's fantastic. You know what, Dave is absolutely right. All these people, we've said it so many times, what the hell would they be doing?
Exactly.
They found a cause.
Yeah.
You know, Auckland was right for a football team.
Yeah.
It's been given one. They have done us proud, man.
Yeah. I
Like,
feel better. I feel better.
I
for Dave.
feel great. I
I'm
mean,
glad you brought him on. I'm glad he forgot his.
I felt a little bit shitty walking up those steps. I mean, I know that will be the last time I walk up there this season.
I mean, the point I tried to make as well is that this is the the tapestry of going forward. the ups and the downs of football.
It's season
You
one.
know, there'll be a time where we'll play Melbourne Victory next year after, whatever, and we'll beat them.
Yeah.
But before the game, there'll be, do you remember when we lost to them in the semi-final?
We won't forget tonight.
But it builds a history. It gets people even more connected.
Well,
football.
It makes. I hate to say it, but it makes the victories sweeter when they come.
Yeah, and there's that as well.
Football is very much about suffering. But Dave Young's right. I don't feel that we should be suffering. We've got a lot to celebrate. Premier plates.
Yeah.
Some wonderful. We smashed the Phoenix. Who
I just love winning the league. Yeah.
We won the league.
We won the.
We won the league.
Yeah.
And we've retained a lot of the players for next season. Maybe Paulson will be the only one that goes. If anyone saw the game, we were right on top of that incident just before half time.
Yeah.
And wow, I mean, a real old dust up. There was some serious passion on the pitch tonight.
Yeah. I wondered. Yeah, it was funny way he came running over. I don't know. Goalkeepers tend to do that, but I don't know. I'm just trying to think of where it was in the game. There wasn't really a lot going on, was there really? But again, the first half, Melbourne Victory, pretty much had us in the first half, didn't they? And continued in the second half.
Yeah, we weren't so bad in the first half.
I wonder if they were frustrated though. I wonder if so I'm just trying to think of why that reaction came. I wonder if sometimes that can come about when the players feel it. They can't get into the game.
Yeah.
They felt the game was just almost passing them by. Couldn't get a foothold.
The midfield was. I felt like we didn't press in the midfield enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm no football expert, but it felt like they had a lot of room to play.
Yeah.
Their second goal was
I
Azani,
said
flicked
to
it on.
Blair, it's hard to find out where Azani was playing. He was here, he was there, he was there.
Yeah, so we got a few comments on the chat. A few old timers. Sharanigan says, "Good on you guys for forging ahead with the pod despite the result. Hugs to everyone affected by this terrible event." But hold up, we may have our first caller coming through. Oh no, we've opened up the phone lines tonight. Anyone watching or that cares enough to give us a ring. Obviously, there's going to be, we need to talk each other through it. I feel picked up by Dave coming on.
It's a good bit by Dave.
I'm hoping for someone else to come on and pick us up. We're just going to go to a quick ad break, and then we're going to come back with some more stuff.
It's a perfect cross. Shirley with the header. That's how you put a smile on the scoreboard.
One for the highlight reel and the fridge. Behemoth Breweries. Brain smiles.
I couldn't hear what you were saying. Hello, we're back on. There we go. Love a few technical issues on the last day of the show.
We're back in. What more do we say?
I don't know what. I don't know what more to say.
I mean, the lines are open.
The lines are open. If anyone
wants to vent or.
Did you ever used to listen to late night radio in the UK? Like where I grew up in Kent, we used to have a guy called Caesar the Boogeyman, and I shit you not, that was what his name was.
Caesar the Boogeyman.
Caesar the Boogeyman.
Just make sure I heard that correctly.
If anyone that watches this grew up in Kent in the 80s or 90s in the UK, I'm really.
That is very niche.
Very niche. Wow. Hello. We've got a caller. Oh, is this Catherine?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you, Catherine. How are you going, Catherine? Catherine's calling in.
Oh, look, what a brutal game. That was fucking horrible, wasn't it?
It was horrible, Catherine. What was your experience tonight? Did you think we were going to get ourselves out of the pickle?
Look, mate, as soon as they got their handbags out, rolling around on the ground with each other, it was just ridiculous. I think they got into their heads, and they just couldn't really pull themselves out of it. But they did.
What's the general feeling? Where are you now, Catherine? Are you leaving the ground? Are you?
I'm leaving the ground, yeah. There's nothing much to celebrate right now, but looking back on it, they've had a fantastic season. They've done so well for a team that's just come together and smashed it out the gate, really. So there's nothing too sad to be.
That's right. Yeah,
they did well.
So we won the league. You're feeling okay. Ready for next season, I guess?
Right, mate. Go.
All right, Catherine. Catherine, good call. Thanks for calling. There we go. Long time listener, first time caller.
There you go.
No idea who she was, but anyway, she got through. It shows that the technology's working. That's exciting.
Watch out, Talk Sport.
Watch out, Talk Sport. Watch out.
We're coming for you.
Back to Caesar the Boogeyman.
Yeah.
Caesar the Boogeyman.
One of you are going to pick that back up again.
All right.
And you have.
And he was great. He'd come on at late at night, 11 o'clock at night, or
That is late.
real late, yeah.
Yeah.
And I used to go up and hold myself up, and it was to talk to the late night people, the people who needed some consoling with their lives, any
in
issues,
general.
like an agony uncle, agony
Oh,
aunt,
okay. Yeah.
So we're happy to provide that service tonight, but only Catherine calling in, she sounded like she was okay with things.
Yeah, I mean, looking around here, most people seem to be not too bad. I mean, it's been a great season. Maybe that's just what it is.
It's going to be a great season.
It is what it is.
It's going to be a great season.
It was a great season. Everyone's had a great time. People are out. It's Saturday night.
Yep.
Try and make the most of it.
Try and make the most of it.
Yeah.
I want to close. We're not going to have a long show tonight. I want to close by saying also what a joy it has been to do this podcast with you this year, Matthew. I think I said before, we might talk once or twice a year. Now
Awesome.
we're talking every week, and it's great.
It's so good. And met people we've met, and just generally getting back into football. Really, I mean, we have our football teams over in the UK, but it's nothing like looking forward to a Saturday, is there? And
No.
going to the home game and meeting people and getting in the crowd, and hey, it's 29,000 people here turned up today.
Yep.
I mean, that's again, the Blues. My team had a really good season. That's 30,000 people isn't what they get, so. It's amazing. They've come out.
They'd be lucky.
What did they have in the other game? Like 5,000 or something. So hey.
Yeah.
The crowd has done what they could.
Crowd's done what they could. We are going to have a last nice job report on Thursday, where we're going to have the season awards and the closer for the season.
Yeah.
And then we're out for the season, but it has been absolutely privileged.
We'll get
to do
Robbie's
this podcast.
reaction. That'll be interesting.
Robbie, we did ask Rob to come on, and it was just a no tonight. I think he's maybe it's the kids, or maybe he's just a bit too gutted. But either way.
Either ways. Get him on Thursday.
Either way, get him on Thursday.
I look forward to that. I think he'll really be able to give a good.
We'll have a good analysis of the season. Thank you everyone who's watched tonight. And if you go back home and watch later on to see what happened, then enjoy. I'm just pleased from my point of view that I can contribute something to football in this city, and I've thoroughly enjoyed doing the potty this year.
I hope everybody's enjoyed it. Yeah. Hope you've learned something. I have anyway.
All right.
That is.
Good evening from Lillyworld.
As always.
Up the port. Get out. Nice drop of port. We
welcome our premier final sponsor, Behemoth Brewing, teaming up with Nice Drop of Port for these history-making games.
You're watching Nice Drop of Port, where the footy is hotter than Matt's head on a hot sunny day. Like, subscribe, or we'll tell your mates you're a Phoenix fan.
It's a perfect cross. Shirley with the header. That's how you put a smile on the scoreboard.
One for the highlight reel and the fridge. Behemoth Breweries, Brain Smiles.